Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Open man is Noah Brown. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. First down, Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he's got room. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and run for him with Elliott. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. Fourth down, Prescott. And he's got it. And the Cowboys are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now Elliott. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal. They'll try again with Elliott, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Hey, gun. Wait.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Open man is Juwan Jennings. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
21.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. Eluding the pressure right. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Garoppolo looks to throw. Looking deep for Jennings. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Prescott now from the 50. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Prescott yet again. And that is incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
Prescott to throw on 4th. This is caught. It's Brown. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Looking to throw. Prescott. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. 29 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. Down to the 25. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Garoppolo. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
21.
In motion goes the tight end. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5. Now receiver in motion left. Again, McCaffrey. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And it's caught. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's fourth and goal. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Here we go. 21.
In motion left is a running back. Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott. He's got a man. Complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. After the sack on first down, Prescott going to take a shot for Gallup. And got his man. Complete. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone and tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Now Prescott. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. Running with Elliott. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Here we go.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd.
21. Here we go.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On play action, it's Garoppolo. It returns it right back to Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers! And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play. Garoppolo looking to throw for it. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Meanwhile, Prescott's thrown complete into the hands of Schultz here. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Prescott to throw it. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. First down, Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick six hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the fourth. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Prescott on first down. Got him in. It's Brown. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now Prescott. The quick slant caught. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Here's Prescott. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys! Michael Gallup on the receiving end from Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. And they've got the lead here in the fourth. They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and that just changes the complexion of the whole game.
Takes it at the 7. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. From the 24, Garoppolo gets this one to use check. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Garoppolo now. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. McCaffrey on the toss right. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Garoppolo to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 36. McCaffrey running up the middle. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw, Garoppolo. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. On the ground, McCaffrey. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Give them a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Now Garoppolo. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are...
On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the 49ers are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
Today's sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the San Francisco 49ers and the Detroit Lions. The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. They go ahead and snap it. Gone.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football.
That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the 1st possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker.
And the Lions are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on 2nd down. From his goal line here, Goff, complete to right. And he is going to lose yardage here. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
We'll put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did in a big way there.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And he is out up around the 15-yard line. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone.
Go off a handoff here to Swift.
And down he'll go at the 25. No score after one on EA Sports. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. A shotgun snap for Goff. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
Goff to St. Brown for the Detroit first down. Play fake for Swift. Now Goff.
He'll buy, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. Throwing on second and long. Goff.
That throw taken in by Jamison Williams.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Goff now looking to throw. Finding Williams once more. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talk about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5. From the gun, here's Goff. And connecting here with DJ Shark.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Goff. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So nothing doing there, and that's going to make it fourth down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on third down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on fourth down. After the run, Goff going to throw. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
47 yards.
And the Lions post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Returning from his end zone is Ray McLeod. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. There's Garoppolo to throw. This will be caught. It's Samuel. Touchdown! Deebo Samuel as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Gold with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll send the tight end in motion left. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. Garoppolo to his tight end Kittle for a Niner first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Garoppolo hitting Samuel on the slant. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 41-yard line. On first down, this is McCaffrey. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. It's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 23. The slot man in motion right. This is McCaffrey on the give. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
21. I got you.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. This defense trying to do its part. Active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Going to go on 4th down. He'll get this to Jennings over the middle. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. Defensively, they must have been expecting a pass. They were in the dime look out there.
I think maybe they were deciding to go with speed on the field rather than bulk. I'm with you, a little bit surprising. They wanted people getting to the ball as fast as possible. The lighter, shiftier defensive backs allow you that opportunity.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And they'll send the tight end in motion. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. In motion, the tight end. Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job their defense did to force the turnover on downs to set up this opportunity.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 7-yard line.
Here's Goff.
That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and 12, Goff. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
3rd and 2, Goff. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Back to the running game with Swift. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
Well, they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot. He picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. On 1st down, gone. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
On 2nd down, Swift.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Lions go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Goff looking to throw. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fields this way up at the 17.
And he finally runs out of gas, but not before he's inside the 10-yard line.
Similar to Goff, you never want to count a score before it actually happens, but you have to figure they thought they were going to get 6 on that play. Great effort to keep them out of the end zone, but a big-time return.
First and goal, a touchdown and a two-point conversion here are musts.
Go ahead.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And they're knocking on the door. Second and goal now in a one-score game. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. In motion goes the tight end. To throw is Garoppolo.
He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Touchdown, 49ers. Kyle Juszczyk, a 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the 49ers have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the fourth.
Back to throw, Garoppolo. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the fourth. Huge conversion there to tie this thing up, but they're not done yet. Their defense needs to get a stop.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time for the other team to come downfield and put some points on the board, but job 1 was taken care of. The 2-point conversion to get this thing tied.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Goff now to throw. Rolling to his left. His throw incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line.
That's a gain of 7.
Now Goff. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back in Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. And the tight end goes in motion left. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he will find his man, Samuel. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They knew they had the free play after the penalty. They get great yardage, so they can decline that penalty.
And one of the things we've seen develop more and more in recent years, our team seeing that penalty occur and still taking the big shot downfield and hoping to gain the yardage as we just saw there. They practice it, they work on it, and this time they're successful.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Garoppolo to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really, there are many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You have to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
The second down attempt there, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. In motion comes the tight end left. Now Garoppolo. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. 4th down now defensively. Charles, you know they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before, and this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.